Bon dia, so you're looking at my desk because I don't really want you to see my yummy face right now. I'm still slightly recovering from a head cold slash flu from last week, so I'd rather you didn't have to look at me just now. Look away! I thought this week it would be befitting to do a health video because, hey, I've just recovered from a cold and this video is going up really late. So I'm going to show you what I have in my wardrobe slash like health kit, I suppose, and what I brought from England, just so you guys kind of have a rough idea. Some of this stuff I definitely haven't used, and I think I was being a little bit over cautious, but hey, you guys want to know, and if it's your first time South America as well, you might be cautious as well, so here we go. The first thing is Vaseline. I find everyday use is, no, I use this every day, but I also love to take it with me when I'm travelling, and this you can declare in hand luggage too. It's good for flights when, you know, there's aircon and, you know, your lips get dry, and if you've got colds, I sometimes like to put some on my nose as well if I don't have anything else at the time, like when I was coming down with a cold in when I was coming back from Sao Paulo. So Vaseline, just your standard Vaseline first thing. Next thing for me is moisturiser. I have quite sensitive skin, so I use Simple. And yeah, you get these anywhere. You get Superdrug, Boots, and this has been quite good for me, and back in England too, as a kind of after sun substitute too. So, and it's really good for your skin. You can feel it working. It's, I don't know, I personally love Simple. You can't get it here, so I definitely recommend stocking up, because I'm slightly worried I'm going to go for a month without it. So yeah, Simple moisturiser. The next thing is Afterbite. I've been using this brand for years. It's for your midgie bites and your mosquito bites. All you have to do is just unscrew the cap here. Let's see if I can go here. And you just roll it on if you've got an itchy bite, and the smell is quite putrid, but it is totally worth it, because within about like a minute the sting will be gone, as in like the itchiness will be gone, not that it will suddenly disappear, but it's definitely worth it for any bites. I bought 2 because I thought I'm going to be here for 4.5 months, I'll need it a lot, but the only time I got horribly bitten was when I stayed at Susanna's just before we went to Sao Paulo, and that's probably the most I've ever used it. I haven't touched it since I've been back, but if you're one who gets bitten quite often, like me, and you happen to stay somewhere that's on the ground, on it, you know, water, or warm water, then yeah, you may want to stock up. You can get these from pharmacies again, or you can get it from Boots, Superdrug. It's really easy to find, and it's only like £2 or something per roll thing, whatever you call them. So yeah, definitely worth the buy. So yeah, definitely worth getting that, and that goes for also Leti Balm as well. Again, another Spanish brand, but I have been able to find it online. I think I will put a list of these in the description, because yeah, the focus is so awful. But yeah, this is good for nose, like if you've got a really sore nose from like tissues and being ill and what have you, or if you've got like chapped lips, this is literally a lifesaver. Definitely worth getting before you go. I don't know if you can get it shipped here, but yeah, this has saved me so many times when I've had a cold. So yeah, worth grabbing. And again, it's only a couple of pounds. It's not expensive, although I say it's a Spanish brand. It's cheap as chips. So worth getting one of these, and it still serves you a couple of years later. Again, I wouldn't use it if it wasn't effective now. So that's that. Place it not so artistically there. Next thing, I have some Savlon. Worth buying, I think. I think I did get some before I went to Peru as well. Just in the off chance, because in my head I was like, I don't really want to be going to the pharmacy and trying to explain my problem or like word reference it, when I could just basically buy some in England, like stick it down in a couple of my stocks, and just it'll be fine. So yeah, Savlon antiseptic cream, just in the off chance. You never know what you'll be doing or how you'll get these things. On to the next thing. Again, I think I overthought this. I have antiseptic wound wash. Again, just because I got it for Peru. I have no idea why I have it, but just in case. Just in case. Then onto the bite stuff all over again. I don't know quite what my line of thought is here. I'm just grabbing the nearest product. Jungle Formula, which is bug repellent. I was told to get this by the guy who came before, so I went into Superdrug again. Yeah, that's Boots. Oh, focus, baby, focus. Yeah, but you can get this from Superdrug, Boots, and like literally these things cost, I think this costs like £4, £4 or £5, and apparently this will help. I haven't been bitten yet, so I've yet to use this. Well, no, I've been bitten twice, so I'm not going to be too like smothering it on just yet when I will need to shower the next day too. But just in the off chance, like you might go to the north of Brazil, where you'll probably need it more. But I'm on a 4th floor apartment building, so I'm okay for the minute. But again, yeah, I got mosquito repellent to add to my collection. That's probably last thing. We have some cold sore cream, which I picked up from England. Lip sore. It's perfect. You can grab it from Boots. It was again like £2, because if you're like me and you get cold sores when you're run down, then you want to have some. You don't want to be going out to pharmacies and being like, look, I need something for this spot. So yeah, cold sore cream. On to the next thing, plasters. I took them out of the packets. They would obviously pack easier, but you can get these for like £1.50 in Boots. So I just thought it'd be easier to just stock up then rather than worrying later. So far I haven't actually needed them. You might need it for small cuts, like just everyday things, because obviously when you first arrive you'll probably be delirious and you might cut yourself. You never know. You just never know. So I've stocked up on plenty of these in my wardrobe. And of course they pack really easily down the side of things. So I was obviously very over prepared, but hey, better over prepared then than worrying about a cut finger later on or whatever. So the next thing is paracetamol. These I actually got here. I only brought about 6 or something with me when I first came, so I didn't have that many, but I took them obviously only when necessary. This is the first time that I actually bought paracetamol. It's week 14. That's the first time I've actually bought a pack. And it's just as easy to get as in England. You just, well, you ask for them over the counter, you say like something for pain, and yeah, they give you these. It's about 4 hair ice, and that's about the equivalent of £1.30, so it's not expensive, and it says paracetamol on here, I think. If you can make that out. Ooh, no you can't. But yeah, just be careful. The only thing is the dosage that they give you. I've only been taking 2 a day this past week just because I wasn't sure how many to take and the woman didn't tell me. So just to be extra careful when you do get paracetamol, if you do get paracetamol, make sure you ask how many you should take a day as well, just to be safe. Now onto kind of more sun stuff. I have got a Nivea Sun Protect lip balm thing. They're a little bit more expensive, but hey, better safe than sorry. I don't really fancy having burnt lips, although it hasn't happened yet, but I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, that again I bought in Superdrug. And on to sun cream. I didn't buy this in England. I bought this while I was here because I came when I was in winter, so I just didn't see the point. And it's more or less the same price. I can't actually remember how much I paid for it. I think it was about 10-11 hair ice, which is about £3-4, which is standard in England. I got factor 30, but I have to keep reapplying it, you know, a good 3-4 times throughout the afternoon. So be very careful when you are buying sun cream, because the sun is, the ozone layer is very thin here, so the sun is a lot stronger. So if you're fair skinned, be very extremely careful, because I've got olive skin and I still burnt when I didn't put, like within 10 minutes just walking to the shopping centre to buy this. So yeah, be very careful with your sun cream, and if you have a trusted one that you have at home, maybe stock up and bring it here. I don't know, I just don't want anyone getting skin cancer or anything crazy. I use Nivea because that's the one I use at home, and it's just a trusted brand for me, and I will splash out a couple of extra pounds just so my skin stays okay. So yeah, sun cream, a must for a tropical island like Floripa. Please focus. On to the next thing, and that is, I have toothpaste. Whoa, she is dentally hygienic. Yeah, you make of that last sentence what you will. Yeah, I brought this one from home. Basically basically I had some extra left over that I've stocked up on, so I brought this with me from home. But they do again have like Colgate and things like that in pharmacies here, because they don't really have like a Boots stores and things like that here. There's just pharmacies. But you can go buy it as normal. You don't have to ask for over the counter, or you can go to the supermarket like a normal person. Why did I not think of this before? I'm gonna put this over here. Maybe it'll focus better. Nope. So yeah, that. Toothbrush. I use an electric toothbrush back home, but because I wanted to save space with not only an electric toothbrush, the top, but also because the charger takes up quite a bit of space, and I wanted to be able to fill it with like souvenirs when I came back. So normal toothbrush it is. I'm not sure my tooth will thank me for it after this year, but hey ho. I got that for like £2 in Boots, I think it was. Because yeah, I wanted to make sure I had something for when I was first here, and not have to be running around shops going toothbrush, because that's exactly what people do, Hannah. And then I have tooth floss. But yeah, I bought that again just so that, you know, I didn't have to think about it, like running around the supermarket going, oh my gosh, I need tooth floss. Yeah, next thing, got my retainers, shaky. And then, okay, I'm going to move this around now. I've got a small bottle of perfume. I have Elisab Le Parfum, and it's just a little tiny travel bottle. I want to smell nice on the occasion, so that actually came with the main perfume that my sister gave me. That nice. Yeah, so that's my perfume. And then I do have some heat protector spray, Tresemme, just because, again, I don't want to have to be worrying about it, because we can't seem to find it here, but then I haven't really been looking, obviously, properly. But, I don't know, I think people just go straight in with the heat, and it's like, no, I want to look after my hair. So, Tresemme, again, bought it in Superdrug, I think it was like £4. Keep my hair nice and intact from heat. I can't think of the word. And then deodorant. I bought deodorant with me because, well, I wanted people to like me and not be warned off from me. I bought that from home again because I wasn't sure if they'd have the brand once I got here. I brought 2 with me. This is my second one now. Hopefully it will last me till December, but we shall find out if that happens. Well, I say we. I will find out. I will not be updating you, I'm afraid. Last but not least, I have some iron tablets. I bought these in July. I haven't used them all up, but you can buy these in a little health shop that's in Iguatemi for £25.90, which is about the equivalent of £6. And yeah, they've been really good, because when I first came here, I was feeling really lethargic, and my flatmate goes to me, oh, maybe you need more iron, maybe we should get some iron tablets, because she did a health science major, and I was like, oh, I never thought of that before. So I went and got some, and the first couple of weeks it was like I felt all energised again. I haven't taken them for about nearly 2 months now, just because it got to the point where I was like, no, actually I don't need them. My body was like, no. So I've stopped taking them, but yeah, seriously, if you come here and you feel like you feel lethargic but for no real reason, then seriously consider going and talking to someone. Not necessarily getting iron tablets, but if you're finding that you're not quite yourself after a couple of weeks, then make sure you do talk to someone, just in case, because there might be something that you're missing, or like, I don't know. I don't want you guys to have a horrible time because of something silly. So look after yourselves, children. Oh, it's in focus, yes. And yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little insight, because you don't actually need that much. If you're ill at all, then don't be too quick to rush into any conclusions. I think I underestimated it and was a little bit too undercautious, is that a word? But yeah, for literally my cold, all I took was paracetamol and down loads of fluids. There's like remnants of all the bottles that I used. I had these 1.5 litre water bottles. I was downing like 1.5 of them a day, along with like nearly a litre of fresh orange juice. So make sure you stock up on your vitamins and your fluids, and just rest. All of the resting. Oh, and toilet roll as well for nose blowing and all that yumminess. So seriously, look after yourselves when you're here, but I wouldn't recommend popping tablets or anything if it's just something as like little as downing lots of fluids to just get it out of your system. But yes, I hope this has helped a little bit. I will put all these in the description above. This is my health blog. Over and out.